On a beautiful starry night, I was walking near my apartment building, looking up at the sky, when I saw something even more beautiful. What did I find? A woman looking at the starry sky. So this is what love at first sight means. Her beautiful white profile continued staring at the stars. She was looking at the stars the next day as well. She was focused on the one spot, so I followed her gaze and saw a famous constellation shining. The constellation Orion. The stars sat in the south of the winter sky. She was looking at the constellation Orion. Even now when I look at it in the winter sky, I remember her. The next day, and the day after that, I saw her looking at Orion as I returned home. It felt like we were sharing a special, peaceful time together. And today, again, she was looking at the stars from near her window. But something was strange, because today, the cloudy sky. It was so cloudy that you couldn't see any stars. It was cloudy today, and you couldn't see any stars. So, what on earth was she looking at? Today, in complete contrast to yesterday's cloudy sky, was full of stars. But for me, something was missing. What was missing? She's not there. I feel somewhat sad. She wasn't by her window. The next day, and the day after that, she wasn't there either. After that, I never saw her again. Did she move, or was she tired of looking at the sky? Being immature at the time, I wasn't able to go and find out why. Would anything have changed if I had worked up the courage to visit her? I still keep memories of her and the shallow love I felt for her in my heart. This is a rare urban legend that mixes creepiness and sadness. This legend is also called The Woman Looking at Orion, and is said to have originated in Tsukuba City, Ibaraki Prefecture. There are numerous versions of it, with one of the most common being the man seeing the girl's ghost before her funeral is over. A story was filmed for TV where a young girl suffering from cancer looked up at Orion each night, smiling as she took her last breath. For as long as I could remember, there was something I looked after dearly. But one day, when we were moving house, I threw it away. What did I throw away? A girl holding a doll. A photo from when I was younger. The doll is what I treasured most. Maybe because I had grown up, I lost interest in the doll I had cared for so much. It was old and dirty, and although I hesitated, what else could I do? One night, after getting home late from work, that sound filled the room. The receiver. A call at this time? Who on earth could it be? I'm Mary-san. I'm in the garbage now. Thinking it was just a prank call, I hung up without saying a word. I had barely hung it up when that sound filled the room again. The receiver. How annoying. If it was the same person, I'd give them a piece of my mind. I'm Mary-san. I'm on the corner of the smoke shop now. True, there's a smoke shop close to my apartment, but no way. Even if it was a joke, it was a little too close to home. Creeped out, I left the receiver off the hook. The voice continued. The receiver. What on earth was with this person? I'm Mary-san. I'm in front of your house now. The moment I heard those words, I could sense something on the other side of the door. I was so terrified that the phone line, and now they wouldn't be able to call me anymore. At that moment, why? I cut the phone line. I heard the voice in my ears as well. I'm Mary-san. I'm right behind you now. Anecdotes and the origin of this urban legend are a complete mystery. It's unknown who and for what reason this story was spread. It's also never mentioned what happens after I'm right behind you now, so this is a legend that invites even more fear. Chainmail became all the rage with display phones, and there were many that resembled this story of Mary-san exactly, so it was around this time that it spread. There's a famous rumor at my elementary school. It's a rumor of a woman they call the Masked Woman, who has recently started cutting people near our school. How stupid. There's no way a yokai like that could exist. I didn't believe the rumors. I mean, there was no news of any victims at all. It was nothing more than a rumor people had made up. As I was on my way home from school, I noticed something unfamiliar amongst the usual scenery. What was the strange feeling I felt? A mysterious shadow. The shadow clearly wasn't that of a telephone pole. What was it? It was a strange shape for a shadow. A person's shadow? But why were they hiding behind the pole? The moment I thought it, my face twitched. They say that the masked woman only appears before you if you're alone. Apparently, she hides in the shadows. I stayed behind at school today for cleaning. Thanks to that, the sky was already turning orange. And I was alone. No way. I tried to convince myself, but my feet wouldn't move. Time wouldn't wait for me. She stepped out from behind the pole. She stepped out. A woman in a red coat. She was wearing a long red coat and... was that a mask? The rumors were true. She wore a long red coat and a mask that covered half her face. No doubt about it, it was the masked woman. She slowly walked towards me. Why? Why was this happening to me? I had to run. I had to get away from there. Quickly. The masked woman's feet stopped right in front of me. Then she spoke to me through her mask. Hey, am I pretty? You're scary. The masked woman reached for her mask. I was shocked. Her mouth was cut from ear to ear. I couldn't say it was the appearance of a normal person. The woman with the slit mouth paid my reaction no attention and continued speaking. Hey, am I still pretty? Even like this? Monster! Hearing my answer, the woman cut my mouth with the long scissors she'd been hiding. My screams mixed with her high-pitched laughter. An elementary school student was on the way home when a woman in a long coat, despite it being summer, approached them from the opposing side, a large mask suspiciously covering her face. As they passed each other, she asked, Hey, am I pretty? Yes, you're very pretty, the student said. Even now? She asked, ripping off her mask to show her mouth slit from ear to ear. The student ran in fear, but the woman chased them with incredible speed. According to the rumors, she can reach 100 kilometers an hour, and quickly caught up and slashed their mouth with a sickle. From spring to the summer of 1979, fear gripped elementary and junior high school students nationwide. Police patrolled the streets, and children returned home in groups, and this urban legend that everybody has heard of even managed to change society. A copycat even emerged on June 21st of the same year. Nobody was hurt. This legend originates from Gifu Prefecture.